Suppose there's this club and it has a competition, and the competition is something like landowners affiliated with the club make available acreage of their land to participants, contestants, to each take an acre and do as much as they can in 90 days to make a home and start a business. Maybe a farm and a business, something like that. Homestead, business. Got it? And so everybody's parsed out an acre. And then they can work together independently, whatever. They bring only what they can carry on their back. And it starts out as, loincloth, barbarian, scavenging. But because these people are motivated, it turns into industrial revolution in just a couple of weeks. So then, at the end of, like, say, the season, 90 days or 100 days, judges, whomever, judge on accessibility for creation. Like, could the average person build this? Does it require an unbelievably high level of technical expertise or a lifetime worth of accumulation of knowledge? Or is it something anybody could pick up? Next, does it yield? Does it produce more than you put in? Can it feed you, your family, neighbors? Can it generate enough that your business has a surplus that you can advance in your comfort and lifestyle? Third, is it fucking comfortable? People don't want to live hanging from a tree covered with bugs and no. They don't want to be starving, eating nothing but turnips or beets. No. Is there an amount of comfort? And then lastly is something like, wild card. Like, does it cheer you up? Is it positive? Is it wholesome? Is it feng shui? Is it el naturel? Maybe a bonus category could be use of recycled materials. And let's say you also have documentationists, photographers or whatever, people that can time lapse, show progress, and maybe hone in or zoom in on the very technical parts that the participants accomplished, like well building or assembly lines or something like that. And then after the season, the 90 days, 100 days, or whatever is up, everybody's signed into some kind of contract ahead of time saying, they got to go. And then the homeowner, property owner, whatever, if these people don't go, then he gets to shoot at them and burn their shit down because it's his property. None of this squatting shit. All these people knew ahead of time. But let's say the homeowner, the property owner, is real happy with the progress that some of these or all of these fine folks made and says, you know what, I'm going to die someday. This seems like an opportunity to keep what's mine, share a little bit to you all, and give something to the future. And then that guy just invested in some very thrifty neighbors, some guys that he got to test out for a few months and get to know. And then let's say this organization has a competition at the national level and hands out some kind of ring or certificate or token or whatever, accreditation. And so then the system, the matrix, can have an interface with people that are self-starters and creative and productive and capable. Like, let's say if people try out for this or a part of this club or compete or whatever and they do well and they say, you know what, that's fine and dandy, but I still want to live in a city. I still want to have a job working for a company with other folk. I still want to get the spice of life. Well, maybe instead of a 4-year college or a certificate from a community college or whatever, you have this notice of award for your, what would we call it, homesteading, entrepreneurship, whatever. because this will include a business too. I think that if everybody is going to stand apart from the system and stand up and support one another outside of the system, then the first thing we got to do is get rid of the fiat currency and usury. And I hear a lot of bickering about different economic systems, but in the end, like anything else, spirituality, morality, it all goes down to the individual person. How do you conduct business? Do you conduct business at all? Do you believe in debt, lending? Do you think that you should be able to master anything that you own? Do you want to have to depend on other people to maintain the things that you have ownership of? Will you ever really own them? So I think that we have to step away from taxation, middlemen, convenience fees, all that crap. We need to each learn how to build our own home, grow our own food, propel our own travel, transmit and receive our own communique. And we need to be able to generate our own product and then barter that, exchange that, share that with others in pursuit of more things that we want that suit our lifestyle. That's basic commerce. It's basic society. Well, the system's become top heavy. It's going to fall apart. So the only way to work this is at the grassroots. Every man is his own doctor, bank, lawyer, sheriff, his own farmer, his own mechanic, his own preacher. And then we get real hip to our own frequency, our own tune, our own beat. And then we see if others gel or mash up with us, because no, it's done, it's over, forget about it. You're already seeing it in its death throes. Besides, isn't it more fun to do shit yourself? I mean, look at open world games and sandbox games. We want to explore, we want to develop, we want to level up, we want to be continuously challenged. This world isn't going to give us what we want much longer. We've got to go out and get it ourselves. It was always that way. Good luck, guys. God bless.